Alright, so like I said, we're moving on from Ishin. Kind of got all the dialogue that we needed out of him. You'll notice that Ishin said that he did in fact kill Ashura. Ashura is pretty much someone who's overcome with the fact that he's killed so many people that he's going to continuously kill. That's going to be one of the endings for the game. Basically, you have the option to turn Sekiro into Ashura, and he'll turn into like a demon style monster. So, very interesting ending. It's the quickest ending to achieve, and I'll show you guys right when we get there exactly what that looks like. Now we're going to go back and talk to Kuro and Emma.
So, you've met with Lord Ishin?
Yes. He thanked me for defeating Genichiro.
I see. To think that Lord Genichiro would go as far as to drink the rejuvenating sediment.
Rejuvenating sediment?
That's what we call a particularly concentrated part of the rejuvenating waters. I'm sure you saw it for yourself. The rejuvenating sediment grants great resilience in one's flesh. One becomes able to withstand blows that would be fatal to anyone else. My mentor Dogen devoted much research to its uses, but all of his works, documents, medicines, everything, were burned and destroyed. I'm not sure who, but I heard one of the senior apprentices was able to salvage some of it. Probably Dojun. Did you ask Lord Kuro's thoughts on the matter?
I did.
And
We've decided to sever the ties of immortality.
I see.
I thank you for all of the help you've given me.
Almost sounds like you're bidding me farewell for good. I've carried out my lord's orders, so I will stay here in the castle. Come and speak to me whenever you please. I will provide my assistance to you as a doctor.
Alright, so let's go ahead and give her the unrefined sake.
For you.
Oh my. If this isn't Lord Ishin's favorite sake, I'll have some. Delicious. Please. Say something.
There is something I'd like to ask you.
Of course.
Who trained you to fight with a blade?
A blade? I am a doctor.
Yes, but who?
Lord Ishin. But I only have a passing interest.
I do not believe your skill counts as a mere passing interest. Why did you learn?
Well, not to kill people.
What do you mean?
No. I don't have the slightest desire to kill anyone. It's just... I would want to kill a demon if one were to appear.
A demon?
Don't take me seriously. It was only a joke.
So she's kind of hinting towards killing a demon there.
This is... this is... monkey blues.
Something wrong?
Well, let me try it. Oh, it burns so bad. Let's see. Yes, monkeys. I seem to have a strong connection with monkeys.
That's important.
Yes, I was rescued by a monkey after all. You don't believe me, do you? When I was young, I stood alone in the aftermath of a battlefield. I was alone and staring, dumbfounded. I could do nothing, neither cry nor even get angry. Complete shock. And then there was a monkey eating a rice ball.
A monkey. Maybe an ape.
Maybe. Either way, he made it look so delicious. I remember being angry at that, but then he gave me the rice ball. It tasted so good.
What a kind monkey.
Yes, he was a very kind monkey.
Alright, so let's give her the gourd seed. Go ahead and do that while we're here.
Master Wolf, it looks your brow is less... Please.
Alright, so no new dialogue other than the sake, and we're going to save the Dragon Spring sake.
This dust is awful.
I have returned.
Oh, Wolf, you're back. Did you meet with Lord Ishin?
I did. He said the mortal blade. It could be the key to severing immortality.
The mortal blade.
It's a sword that has the power to kill the undying. It can be found at Senpo Temple.
I see. Yes, that seems promising.
As you say.
For my part, I hunted for any books that may contain clues about the aroma of the fountainhead. It seems Lord Takeru indeed sought a way to reach the divine realm. So far, I found one piece of relevant information.
What is it?
A flower.
A flower.
About the flower.
Read this.
A note from Kuro written by Takeru, former heir of the dragon's heritage. It is said that relatives of Tomoe once gathered the fountainhead fragrance and arrived at the palace. You may find a key where the waters of rejuvenation converge in a deep pool, a white and deeply fragrant flower.
What is...
Lord Takeru left it behind. I was looking for information on the fountainhead aroma and how it relates to the divine realm. There is water that flows from the fountainhead through Ashina, and the book speaks of a white lotus flower that grows where the water pools deeply. It appears to be one component of the fountainhead aroma.
A place where the fountainhead waters pool deeply. Perhaps in a deep valley?
Yes, indeed. The sunken valley may be the place. The fountainhead waters should flow into there.
Where is this sunken valley?
It's beyond the woods to the rear of the castle. There's a shrine dedicated to the white serpent deep in the woods. As the name implies, the sunken valley is just below that place. There's no proper path down there, but a man of your talent could navigate it.
Alright, about the stone.
This is for you.
This is a document written by one who sought the fountainhead aroma.
I see.
It says there's a fragrant stone in some sacred village, but I've never heard of such a village. What is it, Wolf? What is that strangely shaped rock you hold? Is that the fragrant stone of the fountainhead?
My lord, this stone appeared to have been enshrined.
Yes. It is just as the book described.
Yes. There was also an inscription, a sweetly scented bridal offering, written on the altar.
Bridal? What sort of place was this?
It was in a cave, beyond a door made of solid rock.
In that case, where was the wedding procession headed? No way to know, I guess.
Sweetly scented. Lord Kuro. That place might be the gateway to the divine realm.
I see. Sweetly scented. Meaning wrapped in the fountainhead incense. That is what it might be referring to.
My lord, this...
And we're going to show him the droplet here.
See? It's a Sakura droplet.
That's...
When the undying pledge of the dragon's heritage is broken, it's said that this remains in place of the oath.
Do you think this one was left behind by Lord Takeru?
That seems likely. Wolf, if you so desire, I can use this Sakura droplet to assist you.
So, yep, we're going to give it to him.
So kind,
Of course. Close your eyes.
my lord.
Lord Takeru's dragon blood lives on with you.
I humbly accept.
Yes. You may
So
open your
basically,
eyes now.
Takeru was Kuro,
My lord.
previous to Kuro.
That was a boon granted by Lord Takeru. Use it well.
Yes.
So he gave us an extra resurrection
There's a
node.
white flower.
Yes.
Alright, so the next place, as you can see from the dialogue,
That's right.
is the Sunken
That
Valley.
marked with the outline of a person. Lord Ishin once called it a shinobi shortcut. I haven't a clue how it works, but seeing as he mentioned shinobi, I thought you might know.
Alright, so Gun Fort Shrine Key. The key to a shrine deep within the Gun Fort. The gate behind the shrine's idol is made to be open. The Sunken Valley clan will shoot you, or shoot any stranger who approaches, and the Snake Eyes guns are particularly feared. The elite group of women are descendants of the ancient Kami clan. Their especially sharp eyes allow them to snipe victims at great range. So, we are going to go deal with that. Alright. And no more dialogue. So there's one more item that we have to grab. I'll show you where we gotta go. It's gonna be inside the antechamber at Ashina Castle. And it's gonna be the Kusabimaru, which is a poison blade. We're gonna need that for the Sunken Valley. All the enemies in the Sunken Valley have a weakness to the poison blade, so we're gonna go grab that. It's also one of the best prosthetic tools in the game. Alright, so down here we have a couple bros. We're gonna go ahead and kill the main samurai bro. Don't do what I just did. You're not gonna posture this down fast enough. Go ahead and just deal with these two clowns first, and then we'll deal with the big guy. Don't miss that. There we go. And now if you remember earlier on, I said there was a mini boss right outside of these gates. So we're going to open this gate real quick. And as you'll see here, there is a boss there. But there is a better way of dealing with him, so we're just going to run away. And we'll go ahead and grab up all these items. Eel liver. Gosaku sugar. And the Sabimaru. So an ancient Kodachi short sword. Its blade is mottled with bluish rust. Can be fitted to the shinobi prosthetic to create a prosthetic tool. Forged by Ashina clan to resist the inhumane evil that invaded Ashina in times long forgotten. It was a poisonous gift of the blue rust that finally drove the spirits out. So very strong blade here. Really used for the most part to kill inhabitants of the Sunken Valley. So we're going to sneak up. Go ahead and get a stealth kill on this guy. And let's take down all his little sniper bros. Don't engage yet. Just take your time. If you have to run away far enough, just to get away from him, that's fine. And then break contact enough to get here on level ground. And he's just a regular samurai guy, so just keep up with your deflects. And remember, jump whenever he does a sweep attack. And that's him regaining posture, which is no big deal right now. You don't want him to do that later on in the fight, especially if you're running low on healing gourds. Boom. Already pushing him really low. And there we go. That's another mini boss down. So, besides him, we had one more thing to collect here, which I believe is right here. So we got the Mibu Balloon of Wealth. And now we can freely run up and down the stairs and we're going to head to the Sunken Valley. So at this point, the Sunken Valley is reached in the woods beyond Ashina. So matter of fact, instead of resting, let's just go to the Sunken Valley. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything inside of the castle. Oh, missed a chest here. Divine Grass, always nice to have. It's a full heal. It's pretty much like a outrageously strong. Look at this guy. We ruined his day. Yep, so open this door. Alright, so a couple things are going to happen here. First thing we're going to do is jump in the water and deal with some of our carp scales. And we're going to dive down. I think there's actually a headless down here. Yep. I completely forgot there was a headless down here. So we're going to avoid this area actually right now because there's a headless. Because we are going to come back and deal with all the headless at a later time. So there's 2 headless above water in this game, and there's 2 headless below water. The below water ones are not much more difficult to deal with, but they are kind of a pain in the ass. So make sure you get this eavesdrop.
Saying we don't have enough salt? Yes, sir. We use it for cooking, of course, but we also use it on wounds and for purifying the dead.
So at the rate people are dying, we're out then?
Yes, sir. That's why many on the battlefield are falling ill.
I see. We'll need to find a way to get some salt then.
Alright, so if you remember, the merchant that was in the outskirts in very earlier episodes was looking for what the samurai needed, and what they needed was salt. So now that we have that dialogue, we'll be able to go and complete that quest line once we get to the next altar. But first, we're going to deal with these guys. I was dodging. I did that Mikiri, but... Oh my goodness. Go ahead and recuperate. Let me heal up. I don't know why. It's just not working for this guy. There we go. There we go. Oh my goodness, I freaking died. So the guys with the super long spears, sometimes the Mikiri just acts funny. But that's okay. We actually need to die because I want to show you guys the dragon rot mechanic. But apparently we have not died enough to show that. So we're going to go ahead and just skip these guys. We'll jump down. Clear back through here. Oh, let me through, let me through. Oh my goodness. Alright, move. There we go. Excuse me. We'll go ahead and jump back in the water. The headless won't attack you when you're above water, so it's not a big deal. Swim to the backside. Kill this guy. And kill this guy. Alright, we got our resurrection back, so now comfortably we can go and fight these guys again. Let's sneak up this time. Make sure we're dealing with them smartly. There we go. Okay, cool. So now that we're back here, make sure we didn't miss any items over here. So this is just the way you would come if you didn't jump into the water and swim under the bridge. Nothing crucial to see here. You can come up here and sneak if you want to, so you can get an assassination. Not really necessary though, just as long as you don't miss the Mikiri. And now we're at our next statue. So I'm going to go ahead and head back to the temple. We're going to do some upgrading. See if we got any more prosthetic upgrades we can grab. And then we are going to unlock the Sabimaru. But as you can see here, we have a new vendor.
It's you. Thanks again for letting me speak.
Not going to listen to the dialogue because he's just a vendor. But
I've always had sticky fingers. I got fed up with all the offering. Besides, prop.
so this guy offers a large amount of stuff plus the Sabimaru memo. We already grabbed that. 3-story pagoda memo. We already grabbed that. Basically any info that you missed, he will sell. But he does sell a gourd seed as well, so we're definitely going to want to pick that up. Other than that, just the Ungo sugar is the important bit. But as you notice, Emma is no longer here. Alright, he's still got the dragon rot. So let's go ahead and actually we gotta fit the prosthetic tool. Sabimaru. And then we are going to upgrade the Sabimaru. We don't have enough yet. Alright, so as soon as we can, we're gonna upgrade the Sabimaru. Other than that, all our upgrades are complete at this moment. Yeah, we can't do anything else. I guess we can do the Phantom Kunai, but we'll do that later. So let's go ahead and head back. I guess we'll grab the gourd seed. Let's select our ninjutsu. Blood soak. Or blood smoke, my bad. And this will be the old grave. Alright, so the next episode we're going to be covering is going to be the old grave. We'll be pushing from the old grave into the sunken valley. There's not a whole lot going on there. It's pretty quick, pretty simple, but it'll probably cover a whole episode just getting into the meat and bones of the sunken valley. So stay tuned and we'll get back with that on the next episode. Take it easy.